What if you don't want to fail Additional Math 2026? What are the key areas that you have to prepare? I have to bring to your attention that I know you are aware that Additional Math paper 2 is a calculator paper, but paper 1 is a non-calc paper, of which you know that non-calc was introduced the last 1 year, so meaning that there are no enough revision material for calculator paper. So here I'm going to take you through some of the key areas, some of the most important areas that you have to ensure that you prepare on as far as that paper is concerned. This is a prediction of May-June 2026, paper 1 Add Math of CIA. So if you don't want to fail that paper, these are the key aspects you have to remember regarding paper 1. You may be tested question to do of finding domain, finding range, and also you may be tested to solve functions as well as finding inverse of functions. And in this case, these are questions that don't require you to make use of a calculator. Number 2, you need to remember that question that will require you to find maybe square roots of some of the final answers, you may be told to express in some form so that you can be able to give your answers in surd form. So you have to be aware of that and you have to be able to work out such question. Number 2, some of the areas that you need to focus on is modulus function, sketching graphs of modulus functions, sketching graphs of exponential functions, as well as sketching graphs of natural logs and quadratics also. You need to be aware of solving questions like this, modulus functions also. So those are predicted questions. For question to do with sectors, area of sectors, arc length, and a perimeter, you may be given questions and then you may be told to give your answer in some form. So you'll have to be prepared to answer that. A question like this is a question for linearizing nonlinear functions, and it's also a potential candidate questions you can be asked. Don't forget to review on remainder theorem and factor theorem on this particular paper. So if you don't want to fail 2026 Add Math, ensure that remainder theorem you are prepared for it, and factor theorem. Question to do with curves, question to do with discriminant, intersecting, not intersecting. So are areas that are very ripe to be tested 2026. Because we actually saw that trend from 2025, question like that appearing. Also, you need to know how to differentiate, how to find the equation of normals and tangents, and especially when you are told to leave your coordinates in exact form. Basically, that is how they'll be testing, because maybe if you are finding a natural log, you are finding an exponent, now that you are not having a calculator, they'll tell you leave your answer in exact form. So this particular prediction that I have here, questions that I've pulled together from other different papers, especially paper 1s, which is going to form a basis of our revision. You need also to be practicing on that. Another tip that I'm giving here is that since we don't have extra revision materials for non-calculator, you can be able to use paper 1 of previous years, but most of the questions there you can be able to use non-calculator. Also remember to find the equation of perpendicular line, perpendicular bisectors, and equation which are actually parallel to other lines. That's another area that can be tested. Solving solving logs, solving exponential functions, all equations are also areas to ensure that you prepare on. Also, we have a question to do with equation of circles, finding the tangent to a circle, finding normal to a circle, all checking whether equations are intersecting or circles are intersecting or not. So ensure that you review that area. Also, we can talk of trigonometric functions. and trigonometric equations, where they can be able to ask you about finding the sum of the missing. This is amplitude, finding the period of a trig functions. Also, you have to be prepared on that. Remember, you are going to be also given question to do with integration and differentiation, where you are going to leave your answers in exact form. So don't forget to go through vectors also. They may be given you question to do with direction vectors, unit vectors, and also finding constants when you are having question to do with triangles in vectors expressing in terms of A and B. Don't forget about position vectors also. And I believe those are the most important areas that you have to prepare on. And I've attached this paper in the description, or you can be able to go to our Patreon page, where you can be able to download this paper together with the marking scheme, of course, so that you can be able to go through it. Ensure to time yourself and the process of solving this paper, so that you can be able to know whether you can be able to finish the paper within the time. So as you are preparing for your exams, also remember to subscribe to Proflan YouTube channel, so that in time I'm going to be giving more predicted papers based on paper 1 and paper 2. You'll be in a position to work, find out. Let me just get to know, leave a comment down below, so that I can be able, what do you think about the non-calculator and also the topics that we expect to be coming up for this paper? Do you feel prepared? Are you ready? Do you feel like you need more resources? Do you feel like I need to prepare more non-calculator papers so that I can be able to attach them in my channel? So I really wish you guys all the best. And this video is, what if you don't want to fail 2026 additional math non-calculator paper? What are you supposed to prepare on? Also, you can be able to leave a comment below, so that other candidates who are from wherever part of the world, they can also be able to check on areas that you feel like that are highly susceptible to be tested. I'm going to attach the solution of this paper down in the description here. If you are new to Proflan YouTube channel, consider subscribing, so that anytime I'm going to upload more tutorials, you'll be notified. See you in the next tutorial. See you in the next video.